Welcome back to part 4. My name is Jessica, and we are so thrilled to be going through this process with you. Let's dive back in. Thanks to your hard work so far, you've got your good goals for 2025. You're focused on what matters, and we are so proud of you. In today's video, we're going to walk through the goal action plan pages and then a simple way to help your goals flourish over the next year. When you're ready, let's turn to pages 28 and 29. Friends, this is where some of the magic happens. In fact, a lot of the magic of PowerSheets happens right here. You know we love big picture goals. We love big picture goals that inspire you and point you where you want to go, that have a strong why. But equally importantly, we love breaking goals down. You can't have one without the other. You'll either have goals that sound lovely but go nowhere, or spin your wheels while doing lots of things but feel like they're never adding up. These pages right here are where we bring both of these halves, the big picture and the breaking it down, together. Friends, these are your goal action plan pages. The next several pages are going to break down your yearly goals. You're going to make a simple plan for each, and you can keep coming back to them and adding to them throughout the year. So let's get started with your first goal. Start by writing your yearly goal up at the top. Remember, this is likely big picture, maybe corresponding with one of the areas of the Cultivated Life evaluation. Maybe it's something like steward my finances well, or make friends in my neighborhood, or prepare for graduation. Of course, it can also be something more specific, maybe a finish line goal that you're going to work on throughout the year. Something like make a family photo album, or renovate our kitchen, or train for and complete a triathlon. Whatever it is, write that in at the top. Next, you're going to write out the why behind your goal. Why are you motivated to achieve it? Why does it matter? To bring us back to a discussion we had at the beginning, why are you passionate about it? Why are you willing to sacrifice to bring it to life? Write a few thoughts here. One of my 2025 goals is that I'm going to run a 5K with both of my daughters. This matters because we have never done something like this before, and it's a way for us to come together and bond, and it's also a wellness goal. All right, in the next section, we're going to get practical, and it's important to be realistic about the resources that it's going to take. This is not meant to be discouraging, but again, realistic. So take the time to think about the resources you might need. Time, maybe to learn something new, put in the work, expertise, advice, money, studio time, equipment, emotional capacity, if you're doing something difficult or healing, physical space to practice or store supplies, maybe accountability to stick with it when the goal gets tough. Whatever it might be, mark the boxes to get your wheels turning. And in your sidebar, check off what area of the Cultivated Life evaluation this goal falls under, and whether it includes habits, finish lines, or is a big dream. You can check multiple boxes. Again, this helps you categorize the goal in your mind and see whether you're building a well-rounded year if that's something you're hoping for. Now at the bottom, we have 3 questions that will help you begin to break your goal down. First, what does success look like for this goal at the end of 2025? This helps you know where you're headed. If you can envision your destination, you're much more likely to get there. You can write in a few thoughts on the habits you'd like to have mastered, the finish lines you'd like to complete, or how you want to feel by the end of the year. Next, what might get in the way of you making progress on this goal? What might distract you? What might derail you? Perhaps it's a resource you checked off above that might be hard to come by. Whatever it is, it's problem solving here at the beginning that can help you have a smooth sailing later on. Finally, how will you have fun with this goal along the way? We love this question. Friends, goal setting is not meant to be all drudgery and boredom. No way. The more you can inject fun and community and competition and rewards and joy into your goal setting, the more likely you'll stick with it. So as you imagine living out this goal, how can you build fun into your plans? Can you invite a friend into it? Can you add delight into an action step? Can you plan a fun reward? Spend a few minutes brainstorming. Now, when you're ready, look at page 29. This page is flexible on purpose. We've given you a simple quadrant to fill in potential habits, finish lines, and action steps for each season. This is a really helpful way to bring yourself success throughout the year so you don't get stuck trying to do everything at once. Of course, there are lots of other ways to break down your goals, so feel free to get creative and use the wildcard sheets available for download on our website. You have 8 of these goal action plan pages to start you off for the year. A tip is this: go through and write in each of your goals and your whys so you get a little momentum, and then come back and fill out the rest of your plans for each, maybe over the rest of this week. One really important thing we don't want you to miss. See that line down at the bottom? What's next? All good things start with one step. Even if you don't know every step it will take you to get from where you are to where you want to be, you know enough to take the first step. So write that down and give it a deadline. Once you've done it, take the next step, and then the next step. Little by little will add up. And remember, goals can change. As you fill out your monthly tending lists and your 90-day refreshes, you can come back to these pages and check on your progress, jot down more ideas, or transfer action steps to the month ahead. You'll get more and more clarity as you experience each season, I promise. Now for something really good. When you're ready, flip to pages 45, 46, and 47. These pages are some of the most life-giving in all of PowerSheets. This yearly overview is a place to plant your goals where you think they'll thrive best. Because remember, you're not going to do all of these goals on January 1st. There might be quite a lot that you've brainstormed between habits, big dreams, finish lines, for all sorts of yearly goals. And we're going to stop right here and take ourselves off the pressure train. Instead, we're going to focus on the reality that we cannot and will not do it all in one fell swoop, even though you might want to. You might think all of these things feel so important. I wanted to have them done yesterday. That's good, us too. But use it as motivation to carry you through the next year or beyond. It doesn't so much matter how long it takes to complete a goal when it really matters to you. It just matters that you're making consistent progress. Pages 46 and 47 are ones you'll want to return to throughout the next year, so you might want to mark them with a Post-it note, a snap-in bookmark, or a page flag. At the beginning of each season, you can come back here to evaluate your progress and collect more action ideas. Take some time to begin filling in each season with the finish line habit and action step ideas now. And remember, less is more, especially in the beginning of the year. Friends, you did it. You've set your goals and you're well on your way to breaking them down. You're amazing. You know all those things you've always wanted to do? You're doing them. In the next video, we're going to talk through what it looks like to live out your goals and give you some helpful tools to do so. We can't wait, and we'll see you there.